What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about The City of Brass by S.A Chakraborty. So this is a new adult book, which basically the difference from new adult and YA is that in new adult the characters are aged up a little bit more, understandably, and there's a little bit more world building. I would say this is a really good bridge from YA fantasy into adult fantasy. But what sets this book apart is that it's entirely focused on Middle Eastern mythology. It's very 1001 Nights. It is so vivid and colorful and magical, and it was just absolutely beautiful. But we are following a girl named Nahari, and one day she accidentally summons a jinn, or as Aladdin has popularized, a genie, and she very quickly discovers that she is not a normal person. She is actually descendant from this very powerful group of people. A lot of other magical beings are after her. So she is whisked away to the magical city of Davabad, also known as the City of Brass. And once she gets there, we are introduced to so many amazingly cool characters. There is so much political intrigue. There's a lot of plot going on here. And overall, I need to read the second book, like right now, but I'm not gonna get it for 13 weeks at the library, which is very, very disappointing because this book sucked me in from the very beginning. It's a long audiobook. It's 20 hours, but I just could not stop listening to it because I just wanted to know more. The world felt so vivid and so real. I felt like I was there, and I really connected to all of these characters. I loved seeing how their relationships would kind of come together and break apart, and how these characters were growing and changing. And where we leave off at the end of this book is really, really interesting. Like, we're going into some really cool territory exploring all of the depths of these characters. So I was just 100% blown away by this book. I almost didn't read it because it was such a long audiobook, so I wasn't sure about it, but I'm really, really glad that I did because it was an amazing experience. This book also, to me, was very similar to Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Like, the main characters kind of have a little bit of the same thing going on, just the way that the fantasy and the world is kind of built up was very similar, but I loved seeing this from a different culture because I've done a video about like the history of Princess Jasmine and all this kind of stuff, and a lot of young adult media is kind of lacking when it comes to this corner of the world and when it comes to this type of mythology. So I really loved it. It was so vivid and so colorful, and I really, really need more of it. So I highly recommend checking out The City of Brass. Like, honestly, I think this is going to be the next big, huge book series hit, and if you haven't gotten on this book, you really, really should because it's absolutely amazing. There's Raylo romance in it. It's got everything that you could ever ask for, sad boys, all this kinds of stuff. So highly, highly recommend it. Definitely A+ from me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything got for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.